Well, city councils in our area are back in session after a week off for last week's elections. In Virginia Beach alone, there are several issues where you can have your voice heard. 10 on your side's Brett Hall has details.
The push to get everything done before the end of the year has begun, and if you were with us this morning on Wavy News 10 Today, we have an update to one of the stories we are following. We begin along Longshore Drive. This past week, a landmark torn down, the Lynnhaven Fish House, gone to make way for a new 22-story Westminster Canterbury senior living tower. But in order for Westminster Canterbury plans to move forward, they must get City Council to allow for the relocation of the beach access. And it must be done in a way that's known as a supermajority vote, meaning 9 council members must agree to it. In 2020, that couldn't even happen because 3 council members were conflicted out. Vice Mayor Rosemary Wilson, the only one of those members still sitting, she tells me she will be voting this time as her conflict is no longer. Her boss in her day job is no longer on the Westminster Canterbury Board of Trustees. Again, this is just for a public hearing tonight. Also up for a public hearing, the city and operator of the Virginia Beach Sports Center have come to terms on a divorce. You may remember earlier this year that the city auditor found that the 3-year-old facility lost roughly $1.5 million the first 2 years. Now the city is proposing spending $6.6 million to end its relationship with Eastern Sports Management. Still no word on how the city taking over will solve the financial struggles. Now this is up for a vote today, the first official step to turn what is now Rudy Loop into a park. You may remember, even after several developers said they'd help share the cost to build a park, council went with the plan that'll have the Parks and Recreation Department oversee it all. Today's vote would set aside $4 million for the planning. This all begins at 6 at Virginia Beach City Hall. Brett Hall, 10 on your side.